What is going on, people? Welcome back to the Top Tier Podcast. This is episode 82.
82.
My name is Brendan. You can, of course, find me on the YouTubes at youtube.com/Retel Factor. You can find this show, the Top Tier Podcast, at youtube.com/Top Tier Podcast.
Why the pods?
With me today,
He gets lost in my eyes, that's why.
Lou Tixon
What?
How'd you do that?
and Billy,
Yo.
the Huyn.
Yo.
The Huyn.
How you guys doing?
What does Huyn mean again?
It's his last name.
No, it's
No, but
actually
it-
a literal.
Yeah,
it's
you
a
told me
translation,
it before, but I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it's a translation.
Was it
from
horse
Wong.
or something like that?
It's a translation for Wong in Chinese,
Billy
right?
Jones, dude.
Which also means like it's named after like the Yellow River. Racist. So it's yellow.
Or is
Wong
it your
yellow.
pee, dude?
Dude, you okay?
It's named after
Wait,
the
so your
golden showers.
Huyn just stands for Yellow River, basically. then.
Wong, which is Wong.
But yes.
Is Wong.
Essentially Yellow River.
Well, yellow.
What's your Chinese name?
I'm not gonna say it.
Why not?
But
dude?
what does it mean?
I don't remember.
People will forget. Yeah, you don't fucking lie to
fuck
me,
Oh,
dog.
you-
You don't
How do you
remember?
forget your name?
You can say you don't want to say it, but don't tell me you don't remember that shit.
Okay, I'm
dog.
not gonna say it on the
Yeah,
podcast.
that's fine.
I'll let
Tell
you know
us later. Tell us
Yeah.
later.
Bullshit.
It's Billy owns Retel. That's what?
What?
Is it Kwai Chang Kane? You ever watch Kung Fu? The legend continues with what's his name?
Donnie Yen?
David Carradine.
Oh.
No.
Back in the 90s show.
It's like a... no. What is it, like a kung fu movie?
It was a Kung Fu show.
Or is it?
Yeah.
With David Carradine?
David Carradine. He was like
Wasn't
a
it
Kung Fu
asphyxiation
monk.
movie or
Well,
something?
no. Oh my god. Too soon, Billy. It's too soon.
How many years was that? Like 3-4 years already?
No, it's been a while.
Damn, dog. It didn't click right away, and I was just like, oh, yeah. Shit.
That's how we
Well,
met.
it was
Yeah, I forgot.
Anyways.
Anyways, episode 82, people. Top Tier Podcast. Find us on Instagram.
At
Top
Instagram.
Tier Podcast.
Oh no, you wouldn't find it on Instagram.
You wouldn't find it on Instagram?
You would find it on Instagram, but no one posts anything. So
Yeah,
it
I'm
doesn't
just
fuck-
lazy.
I posted something the other day.
Yeah, you posted
I'll
a
put-
fucking ass face, dude. That's me.
I'm pretty sure it was a peach, dog.
Yo, there's no way. There's no way they put that there. And
Or
they're
some
like,
kind of
"Oh,
mochi,
It's
maybe?
a peach.
Yo, man, just because your mind goes there doesn't mean, like,
It's
people
true.
are innocent and shit. And, like,
Mm-hmm.
just, oh, look at this cute peach head.
Did you see that post, Billy?
I did.
Of
It
course
was at
he's
that
seen
chicken
it.
place that you recommended.
That
How was
place
that?
was dope.
I was like,
Yeah, it was nice price, nice
Great price, yeah.
The service was
amount. Yeah, the
Yeah.
service was
the
good.
people were nice.
It's a nice, comfortable place.
Yeah.
Billy,
Like I said,
Close to home.
what?
the Royal Rumble was on Sunday.
Yeah, this past
How
Sunday.
was it, man?
I enjoyed it. I really did. I like Takeover more,
What does that mean?
which is the pay-per-view before the NXT.
NXT takeover.
Yeah. Yeah. The main event of the NXT Takeover, like, it blew my mind. I was like, whoa! Like, it went. I knew Johnny Gargano was, like, he's Johnny Wrestling. He's pretty good. But Cien Almas,
So is that like separate from WWE or is it?
It's like the farm system.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So yeah, they tore the house down. I thought that was a great match. A lot of, like, close calls, like
Johnny
counts.
what? Johnny Wrestler?
No, his name is Johnny Gargano. People call him Johnny Wrestling. Yeah.
It's not like Chris Pratt's Johnny Karate. Or was that what it was?
Yeah, it's
Parks
Johnny
and Rec
Karate.
joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Park and Rec joke.
Dude.
Which
Johnny
you need to
Karate.
catch up on, by
Yeah.
the way. Brendan.
But
trying
yeah,
to
the
tell.
Royal Rumble was good too. Like, it was.
Because there was two. There was like the women's and the men's,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Which one was better?
Which one was better, Billy? I heard that Ronda Rousey showed up.
it's
Did she
afterthought.
wrestle?
No, she didn't. She just
She
came
just showed
after,
Oh.
like, after the main event, which is the women's, which is, wow, like they put the women's as the main event in the Royal
Yeah,
Rumble.
they finished with it.
Yeah,
didn't they?
yeah. So I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. Yeah, but she came out. She just pointed at the sign like 4 times, and she left. I'm like, wow.
She pointed at a sign.
Yeah, the WrestleMania sign. Like, they always do that.
She's gonna be at WrestleMania.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be there anyways because she's a huge draw no matter what.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. Like, you
Going
don't
the
really-
Brock Lesnar route.
Because she's not like,
Yeah,
you know, because a lot of those wrestlers in WWE, they've probably been grinding it out for so long.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
loyal to the company.
Mhm.
And then you got, Ronda Rousey because she's already a name.
I mean,
shows up,
I mean, that's it's all about the money and the end
Yeah.
of the
The
day,
business,
the business,
I guess.
man. Like,
I mean, it's good for the business, I guess, because more people will be drawn to it.
Well, I guess it might be good for women's wrestling You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
because
It gives-
now it's
There gives like
got a
like,
bit more cachet.
yeah.
It's got a big name.
And I mean, it's not like she's not without her accomplishments either. Like
Sure.
she's a
Yeah.
judo medalist, right? And,
Oh, yeah,
like,
she's
and then
fantastic.
UFC champion. And everything,
But I think
so, like,
she, like, if she came in another day too, it would have been fine. Like the Royal Rumble was it was actually
Who
fucking
won
good,
the
man.
women's Royal Rumble?
Asuka,
Asuka.
yeah,
it's a Japanese.
Japanese,
Oh, sick. Is she from? Is like?
she's legit from Japan. Yeah,
Is she from like New Japan?
no,
Oh.
she's from
From
I
NXT.
forgot
Was she in
Stardom
NXT?
something. I don't remember. No, she was actually in Japan before. Like she was.
Where
like,
did we watch her the first time? Wasn't that NXT?
That was NXT. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Does,
NXT.
does New Japan Wrestling even have women's wrestling, or is it?
No, they
Yeah.
have. I forgot
Is it like a separate league?
They have a completely separate show for women's.
Oh,
Like
I
it's
see.
a completely different like promotion and company.
Right.
Like there's a lot of like those girls are fucking insane, man. Asuka actually actually wrestled Minoru Suzuki. Like, and Minoru Suzuki, if you don't know who he is, like, look him up. He is the stiffest motherfucker ever. Like, he was in MMA as well, but then he went back to wrestling. And he was actually legit in MMA. And he beat the shit out of Asuka. I'm like, holy fuck, you cannot see this in fucking, like, United States and North American TV.
yeah, there's-
People were like, oh my God, whatever. But he was like, you know, he's obviously the safest worker, too, being one of the safest, like, stiff workers.
Well,
so.
it's not like she's there against her will, too. She's
Yeah,
like,
she
let's
loved
fight
it.
this fucking shit.
That was her
Let's do
last
it.
match, I think. I believe it was the last match before she went to NXT. And she's like, I just want to get my ass kicked by Minoru Suzuki because he's a fucking legend, right? Obviously, he lost a step. He's like 48 now, but like I think 3-4 years ago, he's still 45. He was still like legit. Like if I'll show you clips after, you'd be like, man, this is fucking savage.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, man.
Damn,
They don't
dude.
fuck around in Japan. I'm gonna tell you that right
Who won
now.
who won the men's Royal Rumble?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
So
Two Japs.
Vince
I
McMahon,
shouldn't say
man.
Japs. Two Japanese.
Vince McMahon, man.
Vince McMahon, man. I can't believe he did that though. Like that's two Japanese like wrestlers winning Royal Rumbles. That's unheard of. If you think about
Japanese,
Funaki,
kind of
You know.
Funaki, man.
yeah, Kung Funaki,
Tajiri.
Tajiri, like look at how they were portrayed 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Even 15 years. Like
They
yeah,
were jokes, man.
they were
like,
complete jokes.
They were
Do you think
always
it's
lost.
do you think it's
Kai and
because
Tai,
of like the rise
Kamachinoku.
of like New Japan
No, I don't believe
that they're
so.
trying to like appeal?
I feel that
to that
Vince
audience.
McMahon, like he acknowledges them and like respects them as a separate company. But if you think about it, he let Chris Jericho. He's like, well, Chris Jericho his contract was really up, but then he gave Chris Jericho his blessings just to wrestle Ken Omega in New Japan.
Right.
Good match. I thought it was like a solid match. You guys should watch it.
You want
It's
to watch
pretty
them
good.
later?
I can watch it after. Yeah,
let's do it.
that's pretty good. But yeah, it was he acknowledges New Japan, but he knows that his company's not going to be taken down.
Right,
There's
of
no
course.
way
They
WWE's
hold
gonna
all
take
the
them down.
mind share in North America.
Yeah, like you barely even heard of like Ring of Honor and like
No, yeah.
all the other like
No
indies,
idea.
right? CMLL in Mexico, like you never heard of it as well. Like they're huge, but
Doesn't I was watching the JRE, the Joe Rogan Experience.
yeah,
And he had Billy Corgan on. And
he owns TNA.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh shit, he's got Billy Corgan on. That's dope.
Yeah.
But half the time they're talking about wrestling because
Yeah.
it turns out he owns.
He owns Impact
Impact
Wrestling or TNA.
Wrestling. And Billy Corgan, of course, frontman for Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes.
And I'm just like, what? That is the most random
the
shit
funny-
I've ever seen.
I didn't know that. Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
he's pretty awesome. But he wasn't able to actually purchase the full company because, like, I don't know. I don't follow it too much. I'm not gonna say I do, but from what I heard from Jeff Hardy, because I listened to the Chris Jericho podcast, because Chris Jericho,
Right.
he said that he wasn't able to completely take over the company because there's something fell through and like he was just like part of the ownership but not like completely.
That's
Yeah.
I think he was talking about it. How long ago did you listen to that?
That was a while ago. His podcast was like,
Because I watched, he was on the Joe Rogan Experience like I think like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And so he was part of it. Then he left.
Yeah.
But then he came back, and now
Yeah.
he owns it 100%.
100%?
I'm pretty sure.
okay. Well,
Pretty
that's
sure.
good. That's good
Fact
because
check us on this one,
Yeah.
but I'm quite certain. Well,
mean-
regardless, he's involved like in wrestling. I was like, what?
yeah, he was a huge fan. Like it's great. Like people say, oh, wrestling's fake. Yeah, it is. It's scripted, but like it still gives me joy to watch.
It's
good
entertainment, man. It's entertainment.
I mean, if you watch movies, you can enjoy wrestling. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
like it's a different niche, I guess, but like it's enjoyable.
It's just a form of entertainment.
It's a form of entertainment.
Exactly. So
Wrestling, it's been around for a long time now too.
it's the best.
Yeah. What do you think of Rey Mysterio's return?
He looked fucking
He
amazing.
looked great. Like I saw, I think part of it too was like he's wearing different pants now. Like
He's wearing legit tight pants.
Yeah, I was like, yo, those look dope.
He was wearing like baggy
He
shit
was
back
on the
in
back, yeah, and it made him look kind of like smaller and
a little fat, like a little soccer.
chubbier. Yeah, but like he looked like he was in great shape when he came back. I
Didn't
was
he
like, oh,
leave
shit.
because he was like injured, right?
Yeah, he went to CMLL, like I said, the luchador in Mexico, and he's I'm pretty sure he might be juicing. I don't know because they don't have the sanctions there as much.
Right.
But he looks fucking amazing.
But he looks like he looks trim and
because he was like
and
he was like a little fatter when he left the WWE because of the crazier schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
He looks so trim and like he was moving faster now than like when he left.
he hit that 619.
That was nice. It was
Clean.
good. I usually don't pop for Rey Mysterio because how he was booked, but like now I pop so hard because he looked amazing.
Yeah.
'Cause I was working here and I could hear you guys next door.
Yeah.
Watching the fucking movie.
It's good, man.
Yeah, they're popping.
That's some good shit. I popped for Cien Almas because after NXT I'm like, holy shit, this guy's amazing. Like I knew he was pretty good before when he was but I wasn't really drawn to his character because he was booked like complete garbage. He looked like if any like people who were big fans of wrestling, he looked like a Justin Gabriel with a freaking like fedora.
Fedora,
Like, yeah. And then he was like,
Nice
I'm like,
little
what?
fedora.
He looked so stupid. Like he was such a badass as La Sombra, like La Sombra in CMLL, and when he was like Los Ingobernables.
What's CMLL?
It's the Mexican wrestling
okay.
promotion. It's a little different there. A little different. I can't really get into it, but I was watching all his shit like when he first came out. I'm like, he's good, but then why are they booking him like a fucking like nerd? Like
That's like the character they came up with. For
Yeah, like he had like suspenders and a fucking like shiny ass pants.
Don't they all like? Do they give them like characters or like? Do they come up with their own? 'Cause I always thought like
it's half and half.
Like
It's half and
one of
half.
my favorite wrestlers, Mick Foley. He came up with his own stupid characters like Dude Love and Cactus Jack. And
It's
Mankind and all
it's
that
parts. Well, in NXT it's good because they get to work with on their gimmick, right? That's what it is. It's gimmick,
Right, of course.
So sometimes they don't know, like they just get thrown like a gimmick, like that they have to work with. I'm just fucking not thinking right now.
And the guy they gave him a fucking fedora.
Yeah, and they give him a fedora, a fucking suspenders, and like fucking shiny ass leather pants. I'm like, nah, that does not look good. Like he was a luchador, and like he had a fucking whole full on mask and everything.
Yeah.
In the Mexican league, and he was absolutely amazing the way he moved and everything. But obviously, WWE they banned a lot of moves as well, so they can't do half the shit. So yeah, speaking of gimmicks, yeah, they were given or they work on it. Depends if they're already big outside of wrestling, they can just bring their gimmick back in.
Of course.
Yeah, like Adam Cole.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling.
Razzling.
I may message
Shit.
me. I like talking wrestling. I can talk about it.
Yeah, you can message him over on our Discord channel, Top Tier Podcast.
Oh yeah, we have a Discord
the link
channel.
is in the description.
I am on it.
Slide into that top tier
But
DM.
no one's
Slide into the DMs.
Like I'm always there. Just no one talks to me.
No, people were
That's
sending me
alright.
messages today and like were showing me around and shit because I don't know how Discord fucking works.
Yeah. You need help.
Is it just the same as like when we Discord? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
is
the
it
same
thing,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
You've been on Discord with us.
Yeah, but not like you can like That's
You
just
can
like a
chat.
conversation. I just jump into the fucking voice channel and that's it.
Oh yeah, it's a straight up chat room pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I use all the time. Yeah, no one messages me. I'm sad at work.
VBS.
Guys, cheer up Billy. Send him some messages. Slide in on those DMs.
Yeah, I like getting
Slide in that
Slide in those
DM.
DMs. So
Slide that D.
Yo, Gotti.
over at youtube.com/BayRudy right now, you can find the trailer for Monday Night Fights. And I think by the time this episode goes up, the very first episode of Monday Night Fights is live.
5th?
Yeah. So this will.
Shit.
So it's February 5th is when the first episode goes
This
live.
Monday then.
And then this episode goes live on February 6th. So, guys, go check out Monday Night Fights over at youtube.com/BayRudy. The three of us are on it with Behr. And you watched the trailer, right, Billy?
Oh yeah, like several times.
Yeah.
It's
So good,
so fucking
dude.
funny, man.
It's so funny.
I usually don't like watching myself doing anything. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was pretty funny.
I know, I watched it a
It was a
bunch
great
of times. His
cut.
editing is so godlike, dude.
Yeah.
It's like really what separates it from
He's very clear.
from the rest of the YouTube garbage out there.
He has a
Yeah,
really
clear
good-
image
yeah.
of what
Good
he
vision.
wants.
Yeah, it's really was really well done. All right, let's jump into some topics.
Topics.
We did one already.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Royal Rumble.
Billy, you finished Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
It's good. It was like I give it, like I
Alright.
said, a good 7 out of 10. All right, 8, yeah, 7 out of 10. Characters were absolutely amazing. I love the characters. Backstory was kind of whack.
Well, that's what I
Like
dude,
the
that's-
overall arc.
Like the
main
overall story
Yeah,
arc
it's
was
really
just like,
whack.
Especially like, oh man,
I mean, yeah.
I was just like, what? There's so many moments where I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah, what happened to like Ignis or whatever? So like, you have to actually play the DLC. I'm not gonna pay for the DLC. I don't have that type of money right now. I mean,
on.
the game right now I bought it from Retel.
It's true.
Yeah,
So
like,
you're not
all my
gonna- you
games
can
are bought
borrow
from
my
Retel.
copy, though.
So like, I don't know. I did enjoy it. Like, I love the characters. Like because you're with
Did
them
you
the
take
whole
out
time.
the Adam toys, dude?
I did
Adam Toys.
with
The
with
Adam-
Billy
Toys.
Platinumed that shit.
yeah, I platinumed it. I
Platinumed it,
platinumed it. It wasn't easy platinum. I'm surprised like how easy that
It
was.
was very simple, yeah.
It only took
Like
me
I didn't even get it, but that's just because, like,
fuck it, right?
after I cleared the story, I was like, all right, I'm ready to move on.
Yeah,
And
it's
played other stuff.
pretty much it. I was so close already. That's why I left it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Well, it's because you like already cleared tons of optional shit before you even like got to the end of the game.
yeah, it was really easy when
Because
got
it came to a point where it's just like, all right, I've sunk in a lot of stuff, I've done some side stuff, but now let's just plow through the fucking story.
Yeah, once I got to like chapter 11, when you go to the next island or whatever,
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa, this shit's going by so fast."
Yeah, there's a point in the story where it's just like now it's just like it's
Final-
almost on rails.
yeah,
at
it's
that
like
point.
it's like Final Fantasy 13 all over again. I'm like, fuck. But then that one section, I think it was chapter 13.
Is that the one where they take away all your shit?
Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
Dude, they patched it. It used to be way worse.
Oh, really?
It used to be so much worse, dude. That portion used to be like 2 hours long.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not even joking.
It took me like an hour, even with the what's it called? Because I'm like, this. I was hoping I didn't miss anything.
Right, because like I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Because basically, it's a part in the game
Mm-hmm.
where all of your party members leave or get are like locked away or some shit.
They leave.
They leave.
Oh no,
And so
you
you're
get
playing
split up. You get split
yeah,
up.
you split up. So you're playing Noctis on his own, and then all your powers get taken away too.
Yeah, all you have is the
And
ring.
All you have is this stupid fucking ring to use, and it's just like.
And they didn't. Yeah, the ring is like obviously patched, so it's
And
so
you-
much more powerful
And
now.
you're supposed, yeah, it was not strong before. It was really rough. So
jeez.
it's
I
just
feel
like,
you guys.
and I played it pre-patch.
Yeah.
I cleared through it, and I was just like, what the fuck were they thinking?
How did they?
It was not fun at all.
It felt like you had to be like stealthy.
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
had to
I'm
like sneak by. But I'm just like, fuck this shit. I want to get through it.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
And oh man,
You
it
still
was-
took like around like an hour and a half, right?
Dude, it took so long.
Yeah, it was brutal. That was the worst part of the whole. And like at that point, I was so spent. I'm like, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This is the worst dungeon ever.
That's unfortunate. How about like in the story wise, like how come he lost all his weapons and shit?
I don't remember. He gets locked up in some place.
He gets locked up in Well, he didn't get locked up. He
So it's
just
just like escaping.
no. He's
Is
trying
that-
to find Prompto.
It's been like over a year since. I
Yeah,
played
he's
it,
trying
so-
to find Prompto and like try to, get all his weapons and everything back.
I just know it's in like with this one contained like zone.
Yeah, it's where the Empire was or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyways, if you just erase that part of the game, I think the game
It was a
becomes
great
better.
game, yeah.
But like the characters and just like
yeah, you're with them the whole
Yeah,
game.
they're
so
great.
Minus
you,
like what? At least 1 star for that, or minus 2 stars for that.
like honestly
Just that one section.
That one section.
Minus-
it's really
it
bad.
was really
like
bad.
out of 10, that takes a good 0.5 away.
Yeah,
Shit.
at least, or 1 too. Like it was. I did not enjoy that experience at
Yeah.
all.
It was really bad. I just felt like just
And there's
get
like
through it.
there was an unkillable enemy on it too, so you can't even if you kill it, like you actually you can't kill him. You kill him, he comes back. It's like fuck, you can't. You just gotta go.
Right.
You just gotta run. And I'm like always when I play RPGs, like I try to get everything.
Yeah.
So I take
in the
forever.
same way.
Yeah. So I'm like fuck, I don't want.
Like
gotta
grind
just-
as much as possible
Yeah.
too.
So
Yeah.
it was brutal. I just did not like it. But then after that, it was
There's-
all right.
I mean, there's a lot of redeeming factors about the game. At the same
There's
time.
some good moments.
Like there's a lot of interesting decisions. Like in so many Final Fantasy games, you have like a big party to kind of play around with. This game, it just gives you your main character and then 3 side characters who are all just like really fleshed out.
Yeah, apparently you can play as your other characters now because they patched it, so
Oh,
you can
really?
switch it up. Yeah, which is great. I actually didn't try because I'm like, I'm stuck with Noctis. Noctis is too fucking strong already.
Noctis good.
Yeah.
And he's coming to Tekken 7.
Yeah, I
Did
can't
you
believe
see
that
that
happened.
shit?
Yeah, I saw that. It was
Are
weird.
you gonna play Tekken 7?
I don't have the time. Like I bought Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Z
because
Fighter.
you bought Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Ball,
but
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
playing it
Billy,
for the story mode right
getting
now.
in that ass.
But then I'm like, it's all right. Like I feel that I don't want to play fighters anymore because just takes so much time to actually train and get better.
Yeah. It's definitely the more you put into it. That's like you don't really start having fun
Until you're good.
Until you've really started to understand the mechanics, which takes a long time.
Yeah, I don't want to sit down and learn.
We already know Tekken though.
That's true.
I haven't played it in a
I remember
while.
one time we had Tekken 3 out in the living room. Billy's like, "Oh, let me check this out," and fucking does this big ass Yoshimitsu combo, killed me in like.
It's still like it's all like the same shit. There's a
Yeah.
couple new things, but it's like
A couple new
Yeah,
things.
I picked that shit up so fast. I never played Tekken.
Tekken's fun. I just don't.
Tekken's a great game.
Well, Billy
man.
just doesn't play many games.
Yeah, I don't have the time. The reason why I play RPGs.
You just platinum fucking Final Fantasy 15, dog.
No, it took me like
Tell
2
that
months to
time.
do it though. 2 or 3 months.
You jump in, play a match or two, Tekken. Like.
But then it's not
In
fun.
and out,
if
you're
you
in and
lose.
out.
You want to get your ass kicked. With Final Fantasy, you can just sit
So
down.
you're not gonna lose all
Billy
the
just
time.
loves grinding, dude. You should play Monster Hunter Worlds. What you should that fucking face. You should play Monster Hunter Worlds. What you should do. But you have been playing Persona 5.
Oh, I enjoy that game.
So
too.
so
I
you
really
started
like it.
Persona 5. How far are you?
I just passed through the first.
Kamoshida.
Kamoshida, yeah. Great story thory
Very good story.
Very good story. Very fucking good story.
Like, and there's a lot of stuff in there. It's like really like, damn, Kamoshida did some bad shit.
He did some fucking
He
bad
did some
shit,
bad
man.
shit.
That's
I
why
was
it's
like,
rated
they were
M, man.
Going there, yeah, it's like rated M.
Shit.
Yeah.
And he's doing shit to to the kids and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like, whew.
I was like, damn.
It's like that guy who got that STD text.
Too many memes, dog. But no, the game's it's probably not for everybody because there's still a lot of dialogue. It's like part visual novel, part like
That's what I like.
part dungeon crawler, part like time management game. It's
yeah,
really,
time management just really like it's like
it's very bizarre,
yeah.
but it's great. It's so addictive.
oh, it's so addictive. I
And,
kind of really
who's-
want to play right now.
Who you romancing, Billy?
I just started, like I said. Like I just have Anne right now, no one else.
Okay, of course.
So I can't.
But there's
really do much.
it's not just party members you can romance, right?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay,
there's-
well we'll
so,
see.
Keep an eye out
I don't know.
on the waifus, dog.
Keep that eye out.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
We'll
don't
see.
know, man. I don't know. Lou, man, you just made me watch a trailer for something called Altered Carbon.
I did.
What's that?
Well, he was very devastated when I had no idea.
Well, I just
what
thought
it was.
because you would have, because it was. I mean, it's pretty big. There's like it was on IGN. Like I saw it when you were looking through
Yeah. Like
IGN. I
topics.
saw and basically it's a new Netflix show. It just came out today. Today being February 2nd, and apparently they're based on books, and apparently the books are really good. I've never heard the books.
Mm.
I don't know if it's the same title or not, but and it was just like the most expensive Netflix show or
So like
film.
the pilot cost $40 million.
Something crazy
Something-
like that.
something
Don't-
ridiculous.
Don't
Don't quote
quote
us
me
on
on
that.
that, yeah,
Okay,
but
okay,
something
okay.
just like ridiculous.
Some ridiculous
Millions on just like the pilot alone and a few of the other
Because
episodes.
it looks like extremely like well produced. It
And
looks like there's a lot of shit
yeah,
that went
and
into it.
a lot of money went into it,
Yeah.
and yeah, and so and it was just because it was shot here too. I thought you would have heard of it.
Yeah. It looks
Um,
cool. It almost looks like Blade Runner-ish almost
Yeah.
mixed with like Ghost in the Shell, which is
Mhm.
also
I mean, like
Blade Runner inspired, I guess.
I guess because like being in the film industry here, like it was a big deal for us hearing
Right.
about this production that was coming here and it was going to cost this much money. Is the Netflix show, so it was like a big deal for everyone
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
film industry because everyone wanted to get in on it.
Of course.
And I was like, yo, like, get me an audition for the shit, fuck. But like,
Ooh,
you know,
did you get in?
no, like they weren't looking for a young Asian.
More Asians.
There was like, I mean, there was a few, like, I mean, like,
I think
there's a decent amount of diversity in the show,
good, yeah.
but like, it's like age wise,
Hmm.
not so much.
Hmm.
Like in terms of like my age.
Dude, you're almost 30.
Yeah, but I look like I'm fucking
That's the
18,
thing,
22.
right?
Yeah.
When you
18,
audition
baby!
for roles, are you going for
Yeah.
like high school roles still?
I not so much anymore because like
Let me get
well, I
out
was
of it.
talking to my agent about it, and we were just like, we shifted gears for this pilot season because like that, like the young cool or like young high schooler in college or whatever, like it wasn't working out because like yeah, I could still look like it, but just like I don't have that in me anymore. You know, like
Right,
I'm not
yeah.
like.
You're old.
I mean, I could go there and I could, yeah, but it's like you know, like
Old dog.
I got that old soul.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
That's how
we
it
can
all
like
goes.
still like we can mentally we can go back there if we wanted, but like when I'm auditioning and then there's actual like you know like 18-year-olds there
Yeah,
still,
that's
it's
fucked
like
up.
they're not gonna pick me. You know what I mean? Like if it was me with a bunch of people my age and we're going for like this younger part, then I'd probably have a better chance. But if they're looking for like young, they'll probably cast
Yeah, that's
the
a
one
good
who's
point.
actually closer to the age range. Just like how this is one thing that's kind of fucked up for me. It's like I don't know. Did we already talk about this? Like when I'm not Asian enough. Like
Oh yeah, we had this conversation.
yeah, we talked about that,
I
right?
don't know if we talked about it on the podcast though.
Yeah, I think we did.
I don't remember if we did or not, but like anyways, like, just a quick rundown. It was like so like when I'm auditioning and they're looking for Asian specific, like I'm not gonna get those jobs most often, or most of the time because the other guys who I normally audition with will get the parts because they just look more Asian in the sense that either they're like more chinky than I am, you know, like their eyes, or like or they're just more ethnically like specific. Like I'm pretty ethnically ambiguous when it comes to like, you know, like being Asian, like because people always like, what are you, man, like what kind of Asian are you, you know, like whereas like if they see like, oh, this guy is definitely Chinese or he's definitely Korean or he's definitely Japanese, and they'll be like, yeah, he's more Asian than this guy.
It's so
You know, it's like a weird thing that I found myself in.
Yeah.
And so like at the same time it's like I'm not white enough to be going after these like white parts, so it's like
You're not gonna play Chad.
the best place yeah. The best place for me to like to be is like the when it's like a part that they've made like not ethnic specific and it's just like open ethnicity. Then like that, then it's like easy for me to slide into that. But like specifically Asian, it hasn't been working out. And then like, you know, like being a wild card for these white roles hasn't worked out as much either.
Damn,
But
dude.
it's just like I don't know. It's like a weird
I wouldn't
thing.
even have thought about something.
I
like
mean,
that.
I honestly never did
Yeah.
because like it wasn't until, you know, like diversity became more of a big thing and I started getting more auditions that I noticed that this was a thing. Like you know, there were people who I would audition with and they're like friends of mine, but I know that like I'm a better actor than they are, and it's just like I'm like, why are these people like, why do they keep booking this shit? Like, what the fuck
Snatching up roles.
is going on? Yeah, and then like I was just talking to some of my other friends about it, and then we just kind of like we figured it out. We're just like, yeah, like it's because I'm just like not Asian enough. I don't look Asian enough, dude.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
Compared to these people, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
why. And it's like, you know,
Billy should
Not
go
like
into the business.
this guy.
These people right
Yeah,
here.
like, Billy would probably book more than me, man.
Hell
like,
yeah!
he just walk in. Oh, we need that guy.
We need this Chinese guy.
He's a Chinese guy here. I'm like, yo, he's a little Vietnamese too, dog. Like he ain't full Chinese.
Oh, but I'm Chinese enough.
He's Chinese enough. I'm like, God damn it.
It's true, man. This is some bullshit, but whatever.
But anyways, yeah. So it's a hurdle. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's like it's not like a definite thing, but it's just like more often than not, that's what happens.
Damn.
But hey, I played a Vietnamese guy
There you
in
go.
theater, right?
It works.
There you
It
go.
works. I mean, because the thing is, like, you know, I can do these parts. It's just like when it comes to film and TV, they want like specific shit.
Right.
To be like, no, we're not,
Yeah.
you know, ethnic.
Because like producers will be like, oh, we need an Asian guy to the casting directors, and the casting directors will want to just please the producers and directors.
Does that
and just be
ever
like,
happen
"Here you go."
like at like the writing level that this person, I guess unless it's part of the story,
Mhm.
that this person is this ethnicity?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it depends on the story. If it's an ethnic specific
Yeah, that's
story, then of course the character has to be ethnic. But
Ethnic.
but if it's like, I don't know, if it's a part that could be anybody, like it's
Yeah,
not.
just left ambiguous.
Yeah, then you know,
It's not specified.
then they can cast whoever the fuck
Goddamn.
they deem appropriate.
Mm.
Back in the day, it was just like white people, white people, white people.
So it's
But-
when is like pilot season? Is it like now?
Technically now, yeah, like January to like March-ish. But like these days, pilot season is like all year.
Yeah,
I mean,
shit.
essentially because like, you know,
Netflix, man.
yeah, Netflix and
Right.
like Amazon
Yeah,
Prime, Hulu, like
that's
these
true,
like
right?
online, and then there's
Not
like
everything premieres in fall.
yeah, and
anymore.
then now like there's like freeform, you know, like shit online, like web series and shit like that. Like
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
just so much shit now that
That's
it's
true.
not so much a specific. I mean, like there's obviously like with the TV network, it's still a big thing to do pilot season now.
yeah, yeah.
But you know, there's so many big shows coming out that are not part of like cable TV, right? That they can do shit whenever they want. So I found myself actually being busier. Like last year, I was busier from like May till
The end of the year.
the end of the year than like the January pilot season.
Mm.
So
And I was like 24/7, man.
yeah,
It's good.
Yeah. So it's like
you still
know.
doing a lot of auditions and shit?
So far, I mean, I've been to like 3 this month, or actually in January. So it was okay. It's not that much, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm thinking it's gonna pick up again, like in March, like just like how it was last year. So,
Nice.
you know,
You know, Billy, man, I want to talk to you about this.
What?
Your wedding.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
how fucking how you doing? How you holding up, man?
Dude, how many months is it? Like
It's
4 more
getting
months.
there. We're
5,
close.
yeah,
It's gonna go by real fast.
Dude, it's 4 more months, 4.5. -ish.
How chaotic is everything?
We have a planner. Get a planner if you guys are getting married. It's
Do
actually.
you guys have one?
Yeah, we have one. It saves us money because even though we're spending the money for the planner,
I mean, it's still the time
yeah,
too, right?
we're not. I don't feel like I'm actually planning too much. I don't have to worry about a lot of things. That's what maybe is making me a little bit anxious. Like, am I supposed to be doing more?
Yeah.
But I feel good in a way, in the sense that I don't have as much responsibility. Because you guys know me, I like doing everything.
I know, dude. That's why, like, when you came by the other day,
Yeah.
and then like, I'm just like, fuck, you're doing all this shit. I'm just like, do you need help?
Yeah. I feel
Because
pretty
you're even
good.
planning, like, because you're even planning your own bachelor party. Dude. Like, you don't you don't have a best man. You're like, I'm gonna plan my own fucking.
Because I want it specifically what I want. I don't trust anyone with my vision.
Billy is the best man.
The best.
He's the best man, dude.
But no, as long as you guys are following through with what I need,
right.
I'm fine with it. But I feel pretty good. Like, I just got my wedding band.
Yeah, because I don't know. I just feel like you're
everything.
taking on a lot. So does Daffia, like, does she have a maid of honor?
No,
No?
we decided not to go with a best man maid of honor.
Yeah.
Me, because I couldn't decide. And girls like. You know what I mean? Like, they can't agree with anything.
Right.
Well, some of them can, some of them can't. But it's hard. But obviously, there's some girls who are like, yeah, let's do that. But from what I've seen, most of the friends that I have, like,
Holy shit!
Shit,
Billy.
man, I'm fucking tired.
That has
The
most of my friends are hot.
That had their wedding.
hat.
That had their wedding already. It's always like, I hear stories about the bridesmaids like going at each other. I'm like,
Really?
we're not going at each other. Like, just something happens with the
Shit
bridesmaid.
gets salty.
Yeah, like they get salty so easily. Where the guys are like, bug it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to hear if you guys, if any of our listeners are married, and like how their wedding went, and yeah, we're getting our invitations printed out soon, so that we can come out. Like, we'll probably.
I was about to
mail
say,
that out
like,
soon.
no invitations yet.
We usually
Is it like a few months?
send it out 4 months before.
4 months.
So it's around the time for us to send it out. But more, I already know who's coming already.
How like like specific is every like
Detail.
every like Daffia, for instance.
Yeah.
She picky about like the invitations and all that kind of shit.
No, my Daffia's fine. It's my mom.
She bridezilla.
No, it's my mom. My mom. That's like, the parents are the worst, because like I have to actually go with tradition and everything. Right? I have to honor my parents because I'm fucking Chinese, obviously. So
because I'm fucking Chinese.
So obviously I have to have like a Chinese like invitation, and so many back and forth, and my mom doesn't really understand the Western culture that much. She's still pretty fob, even though she's been here for like 30 years now. But I understand she doesn't have that many like Western Western friends, and I thought she did. So the culture is a little bit tough, because I kind of wanted more Westernized, but she still kind of wants it Asian, so we still have to do some
Traditional stuff. That's
And
cool, man.
now that's the hardest part, is to get my mom to be like, and she's pretty wishy-washy. She's not like me, like just like run right through like the wall and shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Fuck it, just go right through. So it's annoying and it's frustrating, but it's fine. It's family. You got to bear with it.
So your parents are pretty involved in the wedding.
My mom is.
Yeah.
My dad's like, whatever, fuck, whatever makes him happy. I don't give a shit.
How about Daffy's parents?
Daffy's parents are chill. They're
Yeah?
actually chill. Like, I asked them if they needed anything for the wedding, or if we needed. Like, they're like, no, it's okay. We trust what you guys your judgment. So I'm like, okay, that's good. Yeah. So I'm not too stressed, but I'm anxious. I guess one.
Of course, that's
Yeah.
normal, man.
Yeah,
like, you're
of
about
course.
to get married, dog.
Yeah.
Like, of course you're
It's
gonna be
huge.
anxious.
Yeah.
What makes you anxious? Is it the wedding itself, or is it just like making sure everything goes smooth, or is it just like
making sure everything goes smooth.
because you want to marry Daffy. There's
It's a
like,
big day.
It's
Yeah.
just like
That's like whatever.
it's just like the event itself.
Yeah, it's just I
Stressful.
want everyone to be like, okay, I want Daphne to have like her dream wedding.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And I want my parents to like be happy and like, oh, this is a great wedding. Have fun. Like, I want them to have fun. I want my friends to be relatively drunk and not make me poor.
Your friends will be fine. Don't worry about.
Don't
your
worry
friends.
about that.
Yeah, I know you guys will be okay. So yeah, I have no. I picked a good party. I think.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty chill. Even the bachelor party, everyone, it's cool.
Yeah.
So I just want to go to the bachelor party and just relax. That's like I don't know. That's what I really want to do right now.
The guys will be fine.
The guys will be fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, other than that, it was it's pretty good. It's going pretty well.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited too, man. It's gonna be a good day.
It's been fucking. I've been planning this for like a year and a half
It's
now,
been
man.
a long time.
Almost a year and a half.
It's normal, man. That's it is what it is. That's how it goes. That's how it go. Yeah, Retel, before you do that, actually, I wanted to bring something up with you. I wonder if you've heard about this book called The House of Leaves. Have you heard of this?
The House of Leaves.
Does Retel read?
Just House of Leaves.
I don't think he does, man.
House of the Leaves. No, I haven't.
No, you have not? I don't know. Anyways, so like...
I don't read. I'm sorry. I'm honest.
my friend...
He doesn't want to look at the picture.
My friend was telling me about it the other day. And when he was telling me about it, I was thinking, man, this book sounds dope as hell, first of all. Second, this is like right up Retel and Ben's alley in the sense that it's like a horror thriller kind of book, right? But the way it's written is so like... It's not like your typical novel format. Like there are parts where you have to like read it through a mirror because the shit is backwards.
What?
There's some like where like the letters go like this, and it's just like there's just like a bunch of shit like some of it you have to decode and shit. Like you have to actually do some work to figure it out. And so I was like, man, this is like it sounds like Eternal Darkness in a book form. So I was just like, man, this sounds like. I wonder if like Retel knows about this already because it sounds like something he'd be totally into.
Is it like a new thing? Is it a new book?
It's not like they came out with a new remastered color edition, so it kind of changed a few things. But essentially, no, I don't know when it came out exactly, but it's about like this family that moves into this house and they get into the house and they find that they realize that inside of the house is bigger than the outside. And then just like there's some weird shit starts happening. Apparently something like that.
Sounds
but I was just like, I wonder if Retel's heard about it because
I might read my first
really
book.
Cool. Yeah, like it's just
in
like
like 17
The
years.
House of Leaves.
So House of Leaves. No, just House of Leaves. But because we had like a Secret Santa thing like really late, but he was like kind of showing me the book and I was like, dude, this looks fucking cool.
Yeah. I'll
Anyways.
check it out. Actually, no, that sounds cool.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
the reviews good book?
I didn't look at reviews, but like he was really stoked to get it because he was looking forward to it. Like he'd been looking forward to it. And he loves like Stephen King stuff, so like he was just like, dude, this sounds like a cool fucking book.
No, that actually does sound up my alley.
So that's House of Leaves.
The House of Leaves.
Shut the fuck up.
Same jokes, dog.
House of
Same
Leaves
jokes.
by Mark Z. Danielewski.
Adam A. Toys.
Adam
Adam
A.
A.
Toys.
Toys.
The remastered full color edition, bro.
Did you ever read
The House of
what the
Leaves.
fuck was it called?
The It.
No, you fucker. But no, it was a book based off of a creepypasta. I think I read it with you, or I sent it to you.
Yeah,
or
the fucking.
it was written by 1,000 Vultures.
Fucking.
It was originally a creepypasta that was posted.
Yes. I read
on Reddit or something like that. But
I read them all
it got
online.
published to a book called Pen Pal.
Yeah.
And it's based off of a series of creepypastas.
Oh, we read this before.
Yeah, I think because I told everyone I fucking know about it because I read it and it was just like
It was really well done, man.
was just,
I
like,
remember
one of the
reading it.
best
I got
creepypastas
I
ever
got
written.
shivers
Yeah.
more than once.
I think we were like on Christelle's porch that night.
were you
right?
okay? Because I remember reading it on Chriselle's back porch in the dark, but I couldn't remember who was with me.
You read it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I read it out loud.
you were there, I think.
No, I wasn't there for that one. No. When I was there, we were watching. I'm the best man. I did it.
Wait, no,
Oh my
wasn't that the time we actually like?
I might have got home early maybe that day because I don't.
Possibly, yeah.
I remember like I didn't. I wasn't
Because
there
we
for that.
drew Retel that night too.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there for that. I was there for that.
Yeah, we drew Retel that night too, from what I remember.
Okay, well, regardless. Okay, so it's a series of creepypasta posts
Rashad Wallace.
called,
Rashid.
and I think the first
Rashid
one
Wallace.
was called like it was like there was like boxes, and then there was like
Yeah.
picture one. I can't remember.
There's a
Footsteps
balloon
or the
one.
balloon one.
Yeah.
But yeah, just search the creepypasta, 1,000 Vultures posts, and you'll definitely find it. Or you can probably just find the
I mean,
book
I read
for
them.
$10.
I read them all online,
And,
and the original posts.
yeah,
were
You gotta
still-
read
are
them in
still-
order,
fantastic,
and they're
man.
fucking amazing, dude.
They're really. It was really good.
It's
Really good read.
Really genuinely like creepy.
Yeah.
That means I kind of read a book read by Retel.
You listen to an audiobook.
Billy reads
A live
audiobooks.
audiobook.
All right, we're gonna jump into some bucket bards.
I read audiobooks.
I read audiobooks.
Audiobooks. Billy, you go first here,
Oh,
dog.
fuck.
Do you read?
Do you
Yeah, I
read?
read audiobooks.
Read a couple audiobooks.
I
Yeah.
barely read, man.
Can you read that?
Do you moisturize your body?
This is a Lou fucking topic, isn't it, dude? Do you moisturize?
Well, I was
Your
thinking about
body?
I was thinking of you're like, oh, do you pee in the shower? Like, what's kind of similar to that?
I have to have eczema. If I don't, it fucking opens up and it's like
Ugh.
freaking raw flesh.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
What do you gotta give that visual, dude?
Well, I give you
I mean,
guys
it's true.
it's
It's real shit,
it's
dog.
real shit, man. It's tough.
No, I fucking believe
And
you.
it's just
Retel,
Retel,
man.
Retel's really squeamish. That's
know.
that's why.
I know
sure.
that's why I was like
Why
the
you-
raw
That
flesh. It
hematoma.
opens up.
Yeah, it's I don't even know. Like it's like a genetic disorder or something.
It's a
rough.
disease, bro.
the disease.
No, that's Behr.
No, he is the disease, but
the-
you have
the
a
disease.
disease.
Yeah.
There's a the in front
Is
of that
eczema a disease or
No,
it's a
not.
condition?
It's a condition.
It's a condition.
Because you can't spread it.
Yeah, okay. Is that what separates the disease from a condition? Is like
I think so.
it's just whether you can.
A
spread
condition
that
is
shit or
like
not.
yeah. Well, no, not necessarily.
one. Don't spread your eczema, dude. Fuck.
It's like-
Ah!
I'm like all fleshy and shit. But yeah, no, it's
Crusties, like-
There's little bits of fucking like white and red. Oh,
White and red.
it's some rough shit, man.
fuck.
It is, yeah, no, that sucks, dude.
Yeah. So I
Your
have to
skin
moisturize.
looks good right now,
Thanks, dog. It's because
Your
of less stress.
diet too, right?
My diet really helps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I've been.
and your that Chinese medicine you took a long time ago.
I mean, I flushed my insides badly.
Was that for eczema again? Was that
don't
what did
know
you
what
take
that
that? What did you take that for again?
I don't fucking remember.
'Cause you were going through something. I can't remember.
It was like, I don't know, my mom wanted to try everything, so I'm like, all right, fuck, let's try some Chinese medicine.
It made your shit stink.
Dude, it was rough,
Your
man.
poop.
Dude, it was one of the
His farts?
roughest month I had, man. I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
it was like fucking full on cleanse at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Man, it was rough.
yeah. I mean,
Shit don't work though. Well, I mean, I felt better, like
inside.
inside,
Yeah,
but
inside. But it didn't fix the problem.
didn't fix
yeah.
the skin, so I had to
Yeah.
go back to a Western doctor, real doctors.
Western doctors.
Real doctors.
Yeah, so it was all right.
How about you,
I mean, yeah,
you
do you
moisturize,
moisturize?
dude?
Yeah, dog. I moisturize my body.
Just
my
your penis?
arms and
Moisturize your
legs,
body?
hands and feet. And
Your penis? Just your penis?
sometimes, man. Legit.
I had
Sometimes.
to massage
If
my
I got
penis.
some extras on my hands, it's like
Moisturize my penis. Took like 15 minutes, but what, you double hand? I do in like
Double
the
hand.
winter. That's about it.
That makes sense, yeah.
I'm fine.
Because you're so sweaty in the summer, right? So you don't have to moisturize
Well,
shit.
I'm already moist in the summer, dude. You,
legit though. Like in the last, like not last winter, but I think probably the
it's
winter
cold
before.
and dry, dude.
Bro, like I got chapped nipples and shit. I know, like it sounds funny, but like legit, like there were times I'm walking down the street, I'm just like, fuck. I was like, damn it. So I go home and like fucking moisturize and shit.
You just won't wear a t-shirt. It's like a little red.
Well, and again, I get like the hand thing too, like
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
I get that, and then at the
Yeah.
same time the nipples too, and it's like, fuck.
tough, man.
Lube that shit up,
you
dog.
gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's just either you're uncomfortable or you feel nice. It's like you
Tell
choose.
me more about lubing your
You
nipples.
choose, man. You do the math.
Do
pal.
you get the hairs too?
You do the math. Get the hairs.
Curling it?
Anyways, thanks for that question, Billy.
That's not my question, man.
That's
Fuck, I just
a
pulled it
loose
up.
question, dude.
I have no questions in there because I didn't know. You're supposed to write the question.
Oh, this is mine too.
Why? Well, because the paper's so fucking big, dude. We read a fucking novel. in there.
I shuffled that shit. Who in this group is most likely to die first in a zombie apocalypse and why?
Which group? Which group are
In
we
this-
talking about?
yeah,
Like this right now.
The
Like the
specific-
three of us. It was supposed to be like whoever's in the
Oh,
podcast at the
Lou.
moment. Why?
because you just,
I'm gonna say it's Retel because he's got shit cardio.
It could be me. Billy is. It's not Billy.
It's not Billy.
It's not Billy. It's gonna be between
Unless
me and Luke.
no, it would be Billy if he was feeling himself too much.
Yeah.
and then made a
I get
mistake.
cocky.
He
Yeah,
overextended.
That's exactly.
No, cross the tape, Billy. Cross the tape first.
That's good. Yeah, that would happen if I would die first if I overextend.
We would all die first if we fucked something up.
Yeah.
Well,
Which is sounds obvious, but like
but statistically speaking,
statistically.
If it was like a straight up, if we were in a field,
oh yeah.
Straight up
if we were in a
Retel would be just
field,
Surrounded.
surround. Ooh.
If we had to run, or like, what do you mean, like?
Yeah. So bottom. Let's say it's like you have to run one way.
Okay.
Retel
then
die
I
first.
would die first for sure. My cardio is terrible.
Yeah. When it's survival in the woods, probably Lou.
Well, yo, man, you know how much fucking Bear Grylls I watch, dude?
No.
You know how much Survivor Man I watch?
I'm drinking my own piss right now. dog.
You know, but as a group, though, I think we would all
Yeah, we'd be okay as a group,
be.
as long as no one backstabs each other, which I think it will be okay. We'll be fine.
Who we eat first, dog. Whoever dies first.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, as a group, I think we'll be fine. We'll be 100% okay.
But separate. So what about like let's open it up to the rest of the top tier crew.
It'd probably be like Behr and Whitney.
Like, how do you think Bay Rudy would do? He's
Well,
like this
no,
lanky ass.
Yeah.
No, because he could just like keep the fucking zombie at length, at arm's length, and would never be able to fucking
true.
reach him, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, he's dead! He's here!
I can't wait to see that clip.
This scared the fuck out of me, man! Oh, fuck!
We all just.
I didn't know he was here, dude.
You know what's funny is I thought I heard someone come in earlier, but I was like, nah, maybe I'm just tripping.
Well, I knew someone came in, but I thought it was just Chriselle
Oh.
because she left.
Yo, Beruti, hop up in here,
Yeah,
dog.
man, we have like 10 minutes left.
Come here, dog. We got more than 10 minutes. We got at least 15.
Yeah.
We got like 15, dog.
What you been doing out there, man?
He's probably eating some of my food, man.
Well, yeah, food.
Oh, these
dude, I haven't eaten yet,
motherfucking
man.
noodles over here.
You guys
Yo,
ready?
look at that spawn
Yo, Whitney-
shirt,
Whitney's
dog.
cool,
That's so
Whitney's
nice.
Oh yeah, everything's all good. Everything's all good.
That's good, man. That's good. That's good.
Ooh, how you doing, yo, Retel?
Hey.
So I came in the bitch, and Retel was editing a vlog.
Oh,
so
yeah,
uh,
you saw that, yeah.
so yeah, so there's a bunch of you know in Fight Club how there's a bunch of like one frame dicks.
Oh no!
You're gonna need to go through that vlog and clean out the dicks, Retel. 'Cause, no, there's one. There's one in there. Just
All
it's
I
for
heard
one.
was I came in the bitch. I'm just like, whoa, damn Behr.
Who said that? Yo, I came in this bitch.
Yeah, your cat is friendly as hell. Actually, I was like, man, I thought your cat was gonna attack me.
Nah,
Some random Afghan guy coming into the house.
So I don't know if you heard the question, but who
You're
would die?
growing it out. Did you?
I listened to you. I
You're
listened to you.
doing
I'm
it.
not just. You're crazy.
Nice,
though.
man.
No, it looks good. It looks good, man.
You want me to not pass the airport inspection?
Shave it when we go.
I just want to also say good job on the Monday Night Fights trailer.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
that's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good,
It's
man.
beautiful, man.
Great.
I wanted a very cheesy '90s.
Yeah.
I wanted to use the original version of that song, but motherfucking YouTube copyright sucked
Oh.
ass, so I couldn't. But it's okay. That one wasn't that bad
That's
either.
great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I just
that
wanted
sounds
to. I wanted it to be very like '90s and cheesy and fun and
Oh yeah, you got that sense with the Polaroid and everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I reckon,
perfect.
yeah, I mean, you guys will still see the intro when it comes out. By the time this podcast is out.
Yeah, so this one
That's a
goes out
different
on
intro?
Tuesday, so the
So
day
it'll be
after
out.
Episode 1.
Yeah. So
Shit.
I'm excited, man.
we'll see how it goes. We'll see
Also,
how badly
like
we
your
crash
your
and burn.
DBZ videos, man, are
Holy
solid.
dude,
like
that quick tip, the first quick tip.
Yo, Retel, that was inspired by you, dog. I just saw how
100
bad you were at that game. I was like, I need to make this guide.
He's
'Cause
over
Retel-
100K,
I
dog.
know. I got really lucky with that. The craze is
Over
not going to
100K?
last, right? It's only the beginning of a game's hype.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, but still, man.
But you know what's
that's
cool though,
great.
because like, cause I was with my brother and he was telling me like he wanted me to come over and play with him.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, like you should check out like my friend's video. And I
Yeah.
showed him like I linked it to him and he was watching. He's like, oh, yo, this is like really useful, man. I'm gonna like learn about like, oh, like, and then he's watching this like, and he sees the button layouts that you put there. And he's like, oh, it puts the buttons too. Oh man, I'm gonna learn so much.
Dex, he talks like that.
yeah, that's
So he's
that
like-
was my mindset though
was so
going in
stoked.
because like everyone does these combo videos and they're
Yeah.
all like sporadic
Yeah.
and all over the place and they always add notations or don't even add anything half the
Yeah.
time. So I was
Yeah.
like, I need to just cater. This game is grabbing an audience that's like totally new.
Yeah, dude.
And it's just to put those buttons on there and to slow it down. Like fuck, I slowed those combos down to like 25%.
Yeah.
Right? But it's really useful because that's how I learn too. There's sometimes I see like for example, Justin Wong do a combo in Marvel. I can't, like, even though I understand the game a lot, I don't know what direction he air dashed,
Yeah.
how he did that. I remember
There's a
when
lot
I was
of
trying to
shit
get better
going
at
on.
Marvel 3, there was something called TAC Infinites. I used to download the YouTube file. I was so fucking ghetto. And then I would put it onto my editing software and I would slow it down and I'd watch it myself. And I would
Wow.
sit by it and learn
Studying
like that.
tape,
That's
man.
the grind,
Yeah.
man.
That's the grind. I know
That's
that was some
that's the
real
real
nerdy
shit.
shit. But now YouTube actually lets you slow shit down yourself.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
guys
No,
don't
but
know,
that's
but
not
Yeah.
nerdy shit because that's what they do in fucking sports and shit.
Yeah.
You
Part
wanna
part
get
of the
better.
work, man.
You have to.
You have to
Study the
visualize it,
tape
see it, you gotta
stuff.
study
yeah,
it,
so
man.
that's what I looked at it too. I was like, I'm looking at a perspective of someone who never played fighting games. Because there's literally people who are talking about
Oh,
how they just
for
can't do an air combo, and like that's totally fine,
Probably
man.
people jumping.
I-
This probably their first fighting game.
Yeah, I couldn't do an air
Dragon Ball,
combo
man.
10 years ago. Fuck. So
I can barely do one now.
yeah, I know.
You
Retel,
suck my
you
arm
yeah.
Well, you can barely jump in real life.
Yo, what the, yo.
What?
Alright.
Show me.
Sorry.
I'll show you my real life air combos.
Well, what was this question you guys were talking about? Who can survive?
Who would
Yeah.
be most likely to die first?
I think it'd be me.
And
I think
why?
I'd die first.
Really?
I'm a skinny motherfucker, dude. I play with my arcade stick at home every other day. Like,
But you got smarts though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I do watch a lot of Bear Grylls like you. To be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah,
I do watch.
You do.
Me
You
and
love
Whitney
that
are on
shit,
that Bear Grylls
You love
grind.
that
Yeah.
shit. But if you guys had to,
Uh,
do you think Whitney can do it? I don't think Whitney can do it.
no, I
I don't want
don't
to drink
know.
my own piss, Bear.
No, I would do it for sure. I'd
Yeah,
make
I
her
would-
do it
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Fuck, if
you
it's for
wanna live?
survival, yeah.
Do you want to live?
Because we also don't even know. Like all of us would change if we were really put into a survival situation
Oh,
like
for
that.
sure.
For sure, yeah,
our
yeah.
mindset, like our primal instincts, would really come out. Like we would be willing to do anything. Fuck, I'd eat Retel if I had to, man. Fuck you, Retel. So no, but like we don't know. We'd probably do some extreme
We
things,
need to
right?
eat Retel. It's been 25 minutes.
take your clothes off, cabron.
Yeah.
Take it off.
But out of all of between us four, fuck, I think I would die first, probably. I don't know.
Well, depends on the scenario.
yeah.
Depends on like where you are, who
Yeah.
you're with.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you got?
What you
on
got?
Your persons.
Yeah. Like if I was like, if I was here, I'd be kind of screwed.
You gotta board up that fucking
Yeah, I got
glass
big. I
door.
don't have a big. I got the big sliding glass door right there. I'd be
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be
I
fine.
don't know.
I was-
You have a cat to eat, dog.
No, this is true.
Yeah.
But if I was at work, for instance, my work is a fucking fortress.
Yeah.
Your work also is nutritious.
Well, that's the thing, and we got like shit. We got like because I work in
All
our
the
warehouse,
proteins
right?
would expire,
Like in the
dog.
office.
It's fine,
And,
man.
You know,
You're
you got,
fine.
we got like bars. We got bar doors and windows, and we got
Yeah.
bottled drinks and waters.
Shit.
And
That's a
fucking
shelter
food
right
for
there.
days.
I swear. If
Yo, that'd be
anything
a hot
happens-
spot for people trying to break in and shit.
No, fuck that shit. They can try it.
They can try.
I have the whole place to myself. It's
Yeah.
like two people.
Ooh,
Fuck
we have
you.
the place.
But you got like exits though if you needed to get the hell out of here. But
No, I don't have exits here. That's the problem. Like, if
Hold on.
I was here, I'd be screwed.
That's true.
You're pretty fine.
But like, what was the situation? Like an earthquake we're talking about, and like let's say things were collapsing.
Oh,
Are we talking about
I
like
got
a
a quick
zombie?
exit if there's an earthquake. I
I'm
think
talking about a
if there's an
zombie
earthquake.
apocalypse.
Oh,
it'd be
zombie
fine.
apocalypse. Yeah.
If there's an earthquake, you can go under this fucking table.
That'd be rough.
No, I think they say during an
Duck
earthquake,
and cover, man.
it's
But-
like
Doorway.
Are we talking
you
like
should-
28
but
days later
doorways
zombies?
Is not even really a good idea either. Like a doorway. Okay, a doorway is good to if shit's falling or whatever. But if like the structure of the house collapses,
You're fucked anyway.
the door frame is not going to save you.
It's true.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a good
Tables
idea.
are good.
Tables
Like,
are okay,
yeah.
but you should get by like a couch and not even like under a couch. Apparently, you have to like wedge yourself by the side of it or something like that.
That makes sense.
Because it
I can
creates like
understand.
almost like a tent type.
Yeah,
type
I
thing.
understand.
Yeah,
Shit.
I don't know. Either
That's
way,
some crazy stuff.
'Cause
You
we
like
live on
segment,
the
like,
West
you, like,
Coast,
flip it
man.
over?
It's true. Like,
Go
we
underneath?
live on the West Coast. Like the talk about the big one. You know,
Mm-hmm.
could happen at any time.
That tsunami warning the other
Yeah,
day.
we just a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
it was
from
like
Alaska.
a tsunami warning.
The
that
coyotes
was
are
like at
coming,
like
man.
3 a.m. or something because I was awake editing. I think and I was
the
editing
night
that
owl.
day.
God
Yeah,
damn.
I was a
Dude,
real
you've been
night
on a
owl.
grind, man.
I got it.
Like what? 6 videos?
Well,
Yeah,
yo,
every-
video. Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
every day
What
for
is
now. We'll see.
2000.
The Beirut Nation
I
is
know.
happy right now, dude.
Well,
I know.
Yeah, we'll
They're-
see
will
how
it-
long.
will it keep
We'll
up?
see.
I love all. I love
Yeah.
all those comments like, oh yeah, a few more videos and he's gone. Again.
Yeah, no.
That's my favorite, man.
I was reading
Those-
the comments on the trailer.
those are my driving force.
They love you, man, but they're so butthurt.
I know, I know.
One of those dudes who was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see all 4 episodes."
Yeah, that is so.
I
that was
like
so-
that.
Thankfully, we got 6 so far, guys. So we've already proved that guy
There's gonna
wong.
be at least 6 Monday night
Nah,
fights.
at least 6. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Are we gonna
after
do a
that.
7th today or not?
No.
Not today. Well, the next session we are definitely 100% because we have a month and a half about before.
We have a month and a half of content.
Yes, and
Well,
I
we
mean,
gotta do it a lot.
exactly.
before,
We have to
you know.
just get the 12 done, and episode 12 has to be special. I already have some things planned, so
Don't tell
Nice.
us.
yeah, we'll see where it leads to. It's one of those series I don't think anyone knows what the hell it's gonna be
Dude,
like.
what the fuck are we
Well,
doing?
I just like that
Yeah.
one guy was like, this could be like the new Excellent Adventures for
Oh,
a new
for a new
generation. And I was like,
generation.
oh yeah, that's true, man.
Absolutely.
Like it could be. Yeah.
Yeah, because like
I love Excellent Adventures, but with Street Fighter V and stuff, it's just like it's so
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah, to
build
be
hype
interested.
around that
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
hmm
Because I used to watch it all the time when they were playing Street
Yeah.
Fighter 4. Ultra Street Fighter
Yeah,
4.
there's something about
But, like,
4 that was just
it was
I
really
don't
fun
know.
to watch.
Like
It
after
was
like
really fun to
6 years after launch, people are still having fun
Still,
watching
yeah,
it.
it's insane, dude. It's
And,
great. That game had a really good tale, for sure.
I think it was all the depth to it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. All right, do you have another question you're pulling out? I don't know what you
Another
were.
one,
Just
another Bucket Barnes.
Bucket
We'll do one more.
Barnes. Bucket Barnes. I mean, Bucky Barnes is not even on the bucket.
Bucket Barnes. If they were to make a top tier podcast movie, who would play you? What actor?
Robin Show.
who's the guy who plays Abed in Community?
Danny Pudi.
Danny
yo,
Pudi.
yo.
That's who's gonna play me,
Straight
dog.
up,
That's
straight
it.
I fucking like Ken Jeong.
Ken Jeong would play. This is name the only Asian actors.
Can you imagine him like wearing this right now and sitting here like? That's funny, dude. That's some funny shit.
No, that would be so good.
It would be fucking awesome.
'Cause I like Ken Jeong. I
Yeah,
think
he's awesome,
Funny as
yeah.
hell, dude.
Dude, he's smart as fuck, dude.
He's a
Billy would
dog
be
there,
played by
man.
Daniel Day Kim, dude.
No, man, not the ugliest one.
What do you mean, man?
Yo, Johnny Gat, come on, man.
Wait, you're calling yourself ugly? You're calling him ugly. Because now that you guys are ugly.
Wait, which guy is this guy?
Yeah, Retel.
Danny Kim, Hawaii 5-0?
Oh, him. Okay, never mind. It's all right.
Retel would be Ben Stiller or some shit.
No,
Ben Stiller, like a-
Retel would be Charlie Day, dog.
Charlie
Yeah.
Day?
Yeah, actually, I hear it.
You, he doesn't see it, he hears it.
Here's it, man.
I know where you're coming from.
Yeah,
I know where
I
you're
can see
coming from.
that. Because the voice is a big part of.
Yes. Yes.
the
You guys
Retel
got the
character.
facial hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I can
both
see it.
white.
And
I
big
mean, you're
ears.
Guatemalan.
He could pull it off.
You're Guatemalan.
Who would
Yeah.
play Ben?
Oh, fucking Danny
Michael
Trejo
Bender.
or something.
We know like the only two like Latino actors.
We're terrible.
Michael Pena.
like Ant-Man, Michael Pena.
No, it'd be Luis Guzman.
Luis Guzman.
We're so racist. We're so freaking racist.
You imagine Luis Guzman with Ben's hair. And the toque. You're looking like Spinelli, dog. Recess.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my God.
Holy fuck, that's funny.
Don't send this to
Who's
Richard,
that?
Ben.
Who's that? No, who's that? Jay? Was it Jay Hernandez? What's his name?
Jay Hernandez.
Yeah, Jay Hernandez. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He was younger and well, he's not that young, but
He's not that young anymore.
I don't know
he's
who's
better.
another Latino actor that's like younger and it's hard. It's
I don't know.
It's hard to think of any, man,
So,
like-
so Ken Jeong, Luis Guzman,
Charlie
Danny
Day,
J. Oh no, Charlie Day.
Danny Pudi,
Yeah.
Daniel Day Kim. Let me
Think-
think.
so
There's
I
got to
guess
be another one for Billy. Daniel Day
No,
Kim.
man, it's the guy Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe. The Asian.
Oh.
The Young Gun Lee?
Yeah.
No. It's got to be like who's like let's find a Chinese dude, man.
I don't know, man.
We got Jay Chow, dude.
KO
Your
Korean
favorite-
rapper,
Okay.
dog.
No, Young Jet Li.
Young Jet Li.
Jet Li.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
from like when he was like the time.
Just like the Jet Li now, dude.
You're so much taller than
Old
Jet Li.
Dude, old Jet Li is like, it's rough, man. He's going through some shit.
He's not aging well, that's for sure.
It's because he has that.
Didn't he
glandular
injure
problem.
himself?
No, he had a problem.
Health.
But he's-
Hyperthyroid problem.
Oh,
really?
But
He's
isn't
like-
he fine now though?
I want to see a
It's
picture
hard.
of this.
It's really hard because he gains weight and he loses weight. He's
Right.
like that's why.
Because right now, like he just looks old
that's
to me.
why. That's
But like
because-
he doesn't look like
no, that's why.
he has weight issues or anything.
It's because he's taking so much.
Yeah,
so
man.
many
When your
drugs.
thyroid's off, that shit fucks you
so
up.
he's
Yeah.
so that's why he's not doing any movies as well because it sucks. Because he's fucking.
Didn't he just do some shit though?
Kind of, but he's
Didn't he show up in one of the
He's like a
Expendables?
monk.
the original time when he was
Yeah.
like, yeah, right there.
That's so sad.
Oh, that's not him.
I mean, like these ones too. You can really see.
You can see that
yeah.
he's really struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us age, man. It sucks. And
Who's
Jet
gonna play?
Li.
Who's gonna play Whitney?
Oh fuck, who's some? I don't know. Who's a Hispanic actress?
That's
I have no idea.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah, yeah. She can bring the sass
The
for
attitude,
sure.
yeah, for sure.
Fucking Michelle Rodriguez. Yeah. It was just a question.
Shut up, Bear.
Oh, Michelle Rodriguez, man.
Who else
She's
is in our-
From Resident Evil. Michelle Rodriguez.
who played Boris.
Who played Boris?
Boris or Tarek.
Oh shit.
Who
Boris.
played Boris?
It's hard, yeah. It's really hard. Like I don't know how
it's
they.
the guy, fucking the guy who played Imhotep, man. We played.
Yeah. Oh shit! What's that actor's name?
I can't remember his name,
You need to
dude.
find him.
But also the other guy from the Mummy too, the fucking the dude who
Arnold.
he's like wears the black.
Oh.
That guy, and he was in Resident Evil also.
Which guy?
Wait. Who is this? I thought you were talking about the guy who dies.
Oh, I thought you were
Oh,
talking
Oh no,
about
not that skinny dude.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
I
the
thought-
guy. He was
I
like
thought
the
you were-
leader of like that.
Magi. He's the
Yeah, the
Magi.
Magi. Yeah, that guy. He was in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
He's also
Yeah.
in
I
Deuce
think you're right.
Bigelow.
He was
Yeah,
in
he's
Resident
also-
Evil. No, he's
yeah,
in
he's-
Destiny. Did you know that?
Is he?
He voices Osiris.
Oh shit!
Of course he does.
Osiris.
Because he's like an Egyptian character.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Of course.
But he's not even Egyptian himself.
I
though,
don't
is
think
he?
so.
No.
But
He's South African.
because of the Mummy, he's
That
kind of
happens,
it's
yeah.
a tongue in cheek.
Deuce Bigelow. These movies, you guys remember vividly.
Yeah, I was a kid,
Dude,
man.
Gigolo.
who would play Tarek though? That's a hard one, dude.
It's a hard
I think of like I don't know why, but Jeff Goldblum came first to my mind.
Jeff Goldblum.
He's eccentric.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Jeff Goldblum could wear like a curly wig or something. Tarek would be a little hard, but
Tarek's
definitely
difficult.
doable. You know.
We
And
haven't
Tarek-
even had the Tarek or Boris on the show since we brought it back.
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
So there's a lot of viewers who are probably like, "Who?
Who?
Who the
Yeah.
fuck are these people?"
No
Yeah.
The core we got. That's
The core we
fucking
got down.
Luis Guzman is my favorite.
Yeah.
What the freak?
Just
What the freak?
do you know Danny Trejo is only like 5'5" or something like that?
Yeah,
Like
What?
he's short. Yeah,
Dude,
he's a
Danny
small
Trejo's
guy.
like 74 years old, dude.
His face is made
He's
of leather.
so old, man.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
amazing, bro.
But he's short.
He's
dude.
got that look though.
You need that
He's
look.
got that badass.
He's got the. He's like
He's
yeah.
got like a big head too. So.
Danny Trejo. Best character in Def Jam Fight for New York.
Oh, it's
Oh
true.
yeah, I forgot he was in
What's
there.
in there?
He was pretty beast. I remember that.
We were just playing that.
I legit forgot he
in
was
the
in that
24-hour
game.
stream. You missed it. Oh, well, you missed it because we were
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Might do
we-
it for. We might do it for Monday night. We'll see.
We played like
bodied,
we
though.
played a bunch just to unlock Danny Trejo.
Yeah. I needed my boy Luda, man. I don't
Luda?
remember. I thought you didn't have to like unlock that dude
But
because
what-
Luda was like in all the advertisements. Dude.
We eventually just popped the cheat. And Jimmy
yeah,
unlocked all the
that's how we
characters.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
For
right.
I always just played like a custom character when I played Def Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the way you go through the story, and that's
For sure.
the,
It's
most
the best way to
enjoyable
go through a single player for sure.
I don't even know if you can use someone. I think you have to.
because they're part of the story. They're like baked in, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I just like love customizing my own moves, man.
I remember it was so much fun.
Picking your own specials.
I
There's
was
some
all
really
about
dope
the-
specials,
the
man.
Kickboxing, dude. It's the best.
Yeah. What a
Yes,
game.
I.
Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up. This has been episode 82 of the Top Tier Podcast. Just big shout outs again to all of our patrons over at patreon.com/Top Tier Podcast. Bear, I want to get the footage from you for the Patreon exclusive, our reactions on episode
Oh,
1.
sure.
So that'll be our first Patreon exclusive. I know there's more. I want to incentivize more Patreon stuff
Absolutely.
and
You
reward those who
should
who
sign
are
your
supporting
underwear.
us over on patreon.com. Anyways, thanks Billy, thanks Bear, thanks Lou, thanks to you guys for watching. Peace out.